Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to discuss about how to perform the insertion and deletion operation in case of a binary search tree. Hope in my previous video, I might have given a definition of what do you mean by a binary search tree. Let me put it back once again. A binary search tree is a binary tree wherein if you take any node in a binary tree, the left subtree should always be less than that particular node and the right subtree should always be greater than that particular node. In the sense, so if this was my binary tree, in case if I am storing some information, say 75 in my root node, all those elements or all those keys which are greater than 75 should be to the right side of 75. In the sense, if I want to store 100, I can store 100 here. Now if I want to store 125 needs to be stored, 125 is greater than 75 and I need to compare it with 100, it is greater than 100, so it has to be stored here. And any such keys which are lesser than 75 should constitute the left subtree. Say for example, if I want to store 50, then I can store 50, okay, one such instance I can store 50 here. If I want to store 40 is less than 50, I need to store 40 here. Now, on the right side of this 50, I need to store those elements which are greater than 50 but lesser than 75. Say for example, if I want to store 55, so 55 can be stored here, because it is greater than 50 but less than 75. Similarly, if I want to store 60 is greater than 55, greater than 50 but less than 75. So this is a binary search tree. So the definition of binary search tree says that any node in a binary tree, let me call it as X, then if this is my node X, then all those nodes which are to the left of X should be less than X, and all those nodes, and rather than calling it as nodes, all those keys which are greater than X should greater than or equal to X should be there on the right side of X. Now what we'll do is, let me say take an example, 50, 85, 70, 40, 30, 100, 90, 70. Let me assume that, let me have one more element as 25. So, assume that these are the elements for which I need to construct a binary search tree. So what I will do is I will take the first node. My first node is 50. So this becomes my root node. So first node becomes my root node. Now I will take the next element. Next element is 85. Compare 85 with 50. It is greater than 50. So it has to be the right child. Next node. Next key is 70. Compare 70 with 50. It is greater. So on the right side. Now compare 70 with 85. It is less. So 70 needs to be the left child of 85. Next, take the next key as 40. Compare 40 with root node. Note that every time you need to compare with root node. Compare 40 with 50. It is less. So 40 constitutes the left child of 50. Next, take 30. Compare 30 with 50. It is less. Compare 30 with 40. It is less. So it constitutes the left child of 40. Next, 100. Compare 100 with 50. It is greater. Come to the right side. Compare 100 with 85. It is greater. Next, 90. Compare 90 with 50. It is greater. Compare 90 with 85. It is greater. Compare 90 with 100. It is less. Next, 70. Compare 70 with 50. So greater. Compare 70 with 85. Less. Compare 70 with 70. It is equal. If it is equal, it has to be the right child. Next. Last node is 25. Last key is 25. Compare 25 with 50. Less. Compare 25 with 40. Less. Compare 25 with 30. Less. So it has to be the. So this is about a binary search tree. How to create a binary search tree. Now, what we'll do is our objective in today's video will be how to create a binary search tree, or I can say how to insert a new node onto a binary search tree. Say for example, into this binary search tree, assume that my objective is to insert 25. Sorry, I'll take 35 because 25 is already inserted. I want to insert this node 35 onto this binary search tree. Now, how to do it? The reference node is root node. Let me call the root node as current. And I will take one more reference as previous, wherein previous is pointing to null. Now what I need to do, I need to compare this 35 with the current of data. Current of data is greater when compared to 35, so I need to move on to the left side. So I need to traverse current as well as previous. So this becomes my previous and this node becomes my current. Now I will compare 35 with 40. 35 with 40. Even 35 is less, so I will move current here. This becomes my previous. Now I will compare 35. Now I will compare 35 with 30. 35 is greater. Okay, 35 is greater. So current needs to be traversed to the right side. So let me call this as previous. And current comes to the right side. Right side there is no such node, so the current will be null somewhere here. Now I need to have this 35. I need to check with my previous. So if previous of data is less than the new item, then this new item has to be the right child of the previous. So this is what we'll be doing in our code. Hope this is clear. Every time you need to check with the current of data, so that you need to traverse your current either to the left side or to the right side. Once you take the decision to traverse your current to left side or right side, you need to update even the value of previous. And finally, you need to compare the previous of data with the new item to be inserted. And you need to attach it as the left child or the right child. So what we'll do, let us put all this together in the form of a code. Function name create BST. Argument to function node root and int item. Return type of the function as node. In the sense, at the end of the function, let us return the address of the root node. Node temp current, previous. First thing, allocate memory to temp. Temp is equal to node malloc size of struct node temp of data is equal to item, temp of left is equal to null, and temp of right is equal to null. So if you are performing the insertion operation for the first time, then your root will be null. If root is null, return the newly created node, that is a temp. Return temp. If not, assign previous to null and current to root. Take a while loop. While current not equal to null. While current not equal to null, you need to compare. Let us initialize first previous to current, and then if item to be inserted is less than current of data, then current needs to be moved to the left side. Current is equal to current of left, else current is equal to current of right. close the while statement. Now finally at the end of this while statement, current will be pointing somewhere to null and my previous of data will be the reference node. Now I'll just check if previous of data is greater than item. If the previous of data is greater than the item, then previous of left should be pointing to item, else previous of right should be pointing to the new. Hope we are done. I have now written the address of the root node. Return root. So this is about the function. How to add a new node onto a binary search tree, or rather than saying how to add a new key or a node onto a binary search tree, this function to create a binary search tree. Hope this is fine. We'll move on. We'll move to the next function. Next function would be to discuss how to perform a deletion operation in case of a binary search tree. Deletion operation is quite challenging when compared to the insertion or the creation operation. Let me take some example to first see how exactly the deletion should work, and later on it will be easy for us to code. This is a binary search tree. Root is 50. All the keys which are less than 50 are to the left side, and all the keys which are greater than 50 are onto the right side. Now in this case, assume that I want to perform a deletion operation with respect to the leaf nodes 40, 55, and 70. This is quite easy. To delete any of the leaf nodes, just keep searching that particular key, and then you can perform the deletion operation. So deletion in a deletion of leaf nodes in a binary search tree is quite easy. Perform a recursive search, okay, and then delete the leaf node. Delete the leaf nodes. Only challenging things are, say for example, now assume that in this case I want to delete, in this second case, case 2, maybe here I will call it as case 1, to delete anything, leaf nodes, to delete leaf, whether it might be 40, 55 or 70. Now in this case, let me assume that in this case I want to delete, I want to delete 50, this node. Now in this case, if I want to delete 50, I need to check whether this particular node has a left child or a left subtree or not. If there is no left subtree, so if there is no left subtree for the node to be deleted, then deletion is quite easy. So what I need to do, okay, after deletion, after deleting 50, my tree looks something like this. This is after deletion. Case 3, let me put one more case. Let me assume that 50 is the node to be deleted. Here also I will assume that I want to delete 50. Now if I want to delete 50, if there is no right subtree, here in this case I assume that no left subtree was there. Now here I will assume that no right subtree. If there is no right subtree, then after deletion, my tree will be 40, 20 and 45. It's quite easy. Okay, even this was easy. This was the easiest to delete the leaf nodes. Here I need to make some changes. If 50 has to be deleted, then my reference will be changed little bit. Even in this case, let me take one more case. The last case left out is 50. I'll take this example. 60. Now in this case, assume that I want to delete 50. Now if I want to delete 50, after deletion, if 50 gets deleted, what I need to do is after deletion, I should have the structure of binary search tree as it is. What I need to do is first I will perform an in-order traversal for this. What is the in-order traversal for this? In-order phase is left first, then right, and then the root node. Sorry, left first, and then the node, and then the right subtree. Right subtree in order once again is 55, 60, 70. So this is the in order. This is the in order traversal. Now I need to delete 50. So who is the successor of 50? After 50, what node is there? That is 55 is there. Now what I am supposed to do is replace node to be deleted with its successor. Its successor is 55. So after deletion, I should bring this 55 at this position, 40 as it is, 60, 70, and anyway there will be one more 55 here. I need to delete this. 55. So note that in case the node to be deleted has a left subtree and the right subtree, what I am supposed to do? I am supposed to find the in-order successor of the node to be deleted, and generally the in-order successor of the node to be deleted will be there in the right subtree. That is, in the right subtree, the least key will be the in-order successor of the node to be deleted. Here in the right subtree, the least element is 55. Replace this 50 with 55, and then you can delete this 55. This 55 will become as a leaf node. Deleting leaf node will be quite easy. So note that you need to take care about these 4 cases. Case 1, if you are deleting a leaf node, if you are deleting a node which does not have a left subtree, if you are deleting a node which does not have a right subtree, and the last case, if the node to be deleted has both the left subtree and the right subtree. Okay, with this information, we can come up with the function. Let me call function name as delete node. Argument to function is the reference of my root node, and the second argument is the key which is stored in one of the node that needs to be deleted. Let me declare temp of the data type node. If required, we'll declare some more variables. First thing is we'll check if tree does not exist. If root is equal to null, return root or return null. Anything, both are fine. Because anyway null is there in root. Second case I'll just check if key to be deleted. If the key is present in, let me take one more. Or maybe no need to take current. If key is less than root of data, I will recursively call. I'll call the delete node function. I'll call delete node function with respect to root of left, comma key, and store this in root of left. Else if key greater than root of data, this is root of right, is equal to delete node of root of right comma key. Else. Open this else. Anyway, this is recursive search. I have searched whether the node is there or not. If node is there, then I am pointing to that particular node. Now, first thing is if root of case 2, this is case 2. If root of left is equal to null. If root of left is equal to null, temp is equal to root of right. Free root return temp. This is what we have done in case of case 2. If there was no left subtree, temp is equal to root of right, and then I am deleting root, then return a temp. A continuation of this is, note that okay, there has to be, we need to close else. I think temp will be the only node. Okay, put a semicolon after temp. I'll drop this. Now, there needs to be one more if statement. If this is case 2, case 3, if root of right is equal to null, then if root of right is equal to null, then temp is equal to root of left free root return temp. Now, if this is not the case, assume that okay, the node to be deleted has both the left subtree and the right subtree. In that particular case, I need to find the in order successor. So temp is equal to, I need to write this function, in order successor. Note that the in order successor will be there in the right subtree, root of right, and hold the return value in temp. Now store this whatever information was there in temp of data, store it in root of data. Root of data is equal to temp of data. That was what we have done. Once we have found the in order successor and we have named it as a temp of data should be copied to root of data. Now I need to delete this temp of data which is there in the right subtree. So root of right is equal to delete node of root of right comma root of right comma temp of data. Now close the else statement, return a root, and close the function. This was about the deletion function. Only thing is I need to write this in order successor function. Okay, it's quite easy. We'll write it here itself. Node in order successor of node. I'll call this as a root itself. Now node current initialize to root, while current of left not equal to null, current is equal to current of left. Return current. This is the function to find the in order successor. Hope this is fine. This is about how to perform the deletion operation in case of a binary search tree. Okay, with this information, we'll quickly move up to a concept wherein we'll try to come up with a C program to implement a binary search tree to perform both insertion, deletion, as well as the different traversal operation. Include the header file. Come up with the structure definition to represent node in a tree. I'll assume that the information stored is integer, int data, struct node star left, and right. Type def struct node star capital node. Now what we need to do is, first we will write create BSD function. Next, write in order successor function. Next, write delete node function. Write pre-order, in order and post order function. Oh, okay, all these functions we have discussed earlier. Even by writing the pre-order, in order and post order function, hope in my previous video, one of my previous video, I have discussed about a recursive function. Please write, okay, don't go for the iterative function, write the recursive function for the pre-order, in order and the post order. Once this has been done, we can come up with the main function. Yeah, coming to the main function. The main function looks something like this. In the main function, I have declared a variable by name root of the data type node. As initially the binary search tree will be empty, I have initialized the root to be null. I have declared some integer variables like ch for the choice, item for the for insertion operation, and key for performing the deletion operation. So I have taken an infinite for loop. This is my menu. Okay, 1 for insertion operation, 2 for delete, 3 for pre-order, 4 for in order, 5th one for post order, and finally 6 to exit. After that, I am reading the choice. If my choice is 1, first I am reading the element to be inserted. I am reading that integer element as item. Next, I am calling function by name create BST, wherein there are 2 arguments. First argument is root and the second argument is item, and I am holding the return value of create BST function in root, because as you might have observed that create BST function return type was a node, so I am holding the return value of create BST function in the variable root. Then break. In case 2, I am performing the deletion operation. So before calling the delete node function, I am reading what node to be deleted. So read node to be deleted. I am reading the value and I am storing it in the variable key. And then to this delete node function, I am passing 2 arguments. First argument is the reference of my binary search tree, which is root, and the second argument is the key, which needs to be deleted from the binary search tree. Even this delete node function, as similar to create BST function, the return type was a node, wherein after deleting, I am returning the address of the root node. So I am holding the return value of this delete node function in the variable node, in the variable root. Next is case 3. Case 3, if you see, is for pre-order. So I am just having a printf statement, printf pre-order. I am calling the recursive pre-order function here. Pre-order with the argument as root. If you do remember, the pre-order function return type was void. I was not interested in holding the return value of the pre-order function, so I am just calling pre-order function and then break. Similarly, you can write case 4 and case 5. as similar to this three statements. So instead of calling pre-order, just call in-order function and the post-order. Please note that, okay, you need to write case 4 and case 5. Case 4 for in-order, case 5 for post-order. And then finally default, you can terminate the program by calling the exit function. I'll just write this default here. Exit of 0. You need to write this case 4 and case 5. Then close the for loop, return 0, and finally close your main function. Hope this should be fine. This is about how to perform, how to create a binary search tree, and how to delete a node in a binary search tree, and how to perform the various traversal in case of a binary search tree or a binary tree. Hope this is clear. Thank you.